A very beautiful Tuesday afternoon here at Beatty Field at Tonganoxie High School as the Chieftains look to take on the team down the road. It's the Basehor-Linwood Bobcats. Live from the press box, I'm Brendan Bolin, and it is sure an interesting matchup each time the Chieftains play the Bobcats in any sort of sport. And we're about to get started here as we wait for the 10 seconds to get down on the clock, as the voice of the Chieftains, Jeremy Albert, will announce the starting lineups. Here's the voice of the Chieftains, Jeremy Albert.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Beatty Field at Tonganoxie High School for tonight's varsity match between the visiting Basehor-Linwood Bobcats and your Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains. And Davis Kiesling. At this time, let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Basehor-Linwood Bobcats. Number 2, Emma Rothwell. Number 3, Audrey McCarty. Number 4, Kennison Suki. Number 5, Audrey Smith. Number 6, Taylor Graff. Number 9, Brianna Shaver. Number 10, Cody Ritter. Number 11, Isabel Sharp. Number 13, Sydney Morrison. Number 15, Madison Buckley. And in goal, number 1, Hannah Miller. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Chieftains. Number 1, McKenna Clan. Number 4, Caitlin Bothwell. Number 9, Kayla Thornton. Number 10, Sophie Holtshauser. Number 13, Harley Brando. Number 14, Jalen Sparks. Number 16, Brady Vanderbilt. Number 18, Grace Weatherford. Number 25, Anna Tuck. Number 27, Lacey Murray. And in goal, 00, Sierra Ennis. Head coach for Basehor-Linwood is Jeremiah Lavelle, with assistance from Molly Walsh and Jacob Tabor. Head coach for Tonganoxie is John Orndorff, with assistant coaches Katie Shaw and Nanako Hallier. At this time, we would ask that you would stand, remove your hats, and face the flag at the south end of the field as we honor America through the playing of our national anthem. competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. The purpose of this activity is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth of the participants. We ask everyone to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, and wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams. And go, Lady Chieftains!
Just about to get started here, as this is the 8th game of the season between today's matchup between the Chieftains and the Bobcats. Whistle's blown and we are underway here from Beatty Field. Bobcats immediately taking a shot, but that's off the face of Bothwell. Possession here. Back and forth game as the 50-50 balls won by Basehor here. Suki. Attack the Chieftains. Finds Bothwell. Makes a little back here. Smith played a pass off to Rath. Smith dribbles inside. Chieftains just poke it away and try and get it far up the field as they can. That'll be worked along the back line. Morrison. And tried to get it back up to Graff. Sorry, that was Shaver. The ball roll out and the Chieftains look at a throw in here. Chieftains wasting no time to step on that. Bolshauser tried to get a touch on it, but it just falls out. Bobcats will win it back here. Smith with it. Beautiful pass. This up to Graff. Cardi. Suki with it. Gets it back to Sharp. Sharp will play it back to Greer. Get on the right side. Rothwell had some trouble with it, but the Chieftains will manage to get a throw in here. And Grace Weatherford, in her first varsity start, will throw it in. Throw rolls just a bit out. Bobcats on the throw. Rothwell, it's a big throw. Chieftains defense will try and clear it out. Here comes Basehor, though, however. Audrey Smith in the breakaway. And Murray will fall over, and the referees will let them play here. Rolls out here. Last touch by the Chieftains. Bobcats throw it in. Rothwell throws it in. Finds a wide open Audrey Smith in the middle. Smith will play it back to Suki. Inside to Smith. Wanted Sharp, but will fall right to Rothwell. Sharp. Finds Rothwell again. Rothwell at the right side. Finds a cross middle. And that's played into Madison Buckley, but it'll just sail over the goal. And the Chieftains will get a goal kick here. Chieftains here with it now. Clam Looks out left to Thornton. Thornton's pass is poked away by Rothwell. Fought back for it a little bit, but the Chieftains, correction, that'll be the Bobcats throwing. Rothwell, quick to get on it. Intended for Buckley. Buckley's hot on the heels of the Chieftain defense. Buckley takes a shot and it falls. That'll be a goal for Baser. Madison Buckley with a breakaway shot, and it's 1-0 Bobcats here early in the game. Chieftains to kick it off here. Bolshauser kicks it to Bothwell. Bothwell's pass immediately taken away by Audrey Smith. Dribbles left. Finds McCarty. McCarty plays that one back to Sharp. Sharp looks to Greer. Greer wanted Sharp again. Passes too wide there. Sharp gets it back. Gets it to Rothwell. Weatherford, some good defense to just take it away. And I'll say last touch by Rothwell, and Chieftains will win a throw in here. Weatherford with some good defense to start off her first varsity start. That was Taylor Graff taking the ball, taking matters into her own hands and firing a shot that'll just sail right. Chieftains will get a goal kick here, and Bothwell will do the honors. Kicks play to Weatherford. Tried to play it back to the middle of the defense, but Baser will immediately take that away here. Here's Graff, the left side. Into the box. Finds a cross, but that'll find Sierra Ennis instead as it about rolled out of the back line. Ennis will get to the edge of the box here and just drop kick it up in the air to Thornton, but that'll go over her head and out of bounds. Rothwell throws it in. Looks to Buckley. Will be poked out, and ref awards the goal kick for the Chieftains. Bothwell to take the goal kick from the right side now. Play it to the outside back, Vanderwide. Immediately taken away by Audrey Smith. And they'll go out of bounds. Chieftains will get a throw in here. Play stalling out a little bit. I think they told Vanderwide to go back a bit further for the throw-in. Wanted Bothwell, but that'll miss and be played back to the Baser back line. Suki. To Sharp. Taken away by the Chieftain defense. Thornton plays a nice ball to Clam. It's Bothwell in the middle. I wanted a through ball to Thornton, but we'll find the leg of Greer instead. And Baser is away with it now. Smith. Bit of a miscommunication there for Taylor Graff, and that'll go out of bounds. Chieftains will get a throw in here. Miranda to throw it in. Deflects it off Baser, and they'll just roll back to the Chieftain defense here. Smith and Vanderwide. Yeah, that'll be a foul on the Chieftains. Smith and Vanderwide tugging at each other, but the ref will award the free kick for the Bobcats here. From the 23, Shaver to take the free kick. Kicks away and takes a few bounces, but it'll go out of bounds overall. Chieftains with the goal kick now. Bothwell. Kick falls right to Baser now. Out of bounds. Chieftains will get a throw in here. Vander wide. Wanted both shots there. It'll deflect off Baser, but the Chieftains will continue to advance their position. Miranda, quick throw to Bothwell. And we'll just play that up the field, and Hannah Miller will come on the ball. Rear. Some space to dribble up the field. Finds Isabel Sharp, and Clam will just poke it out. Bobcats throwing in. Rothwell wasting no time. Chieftains initially had it. Be last touched by, they say, Grace Weatherford. Rothwell again quick on it. Throw it in for the Bobcats. And Weatherford continuing to battle with Madison Buckley for the ball here. Murray takes it to throw in off her foot. Buckley dribble around Murray. Takes the shot, and that'll sail a bit wide. Miranda on the chase for it, and Miranda will initially just let it roll out for a goal kick. You're approaching the 10th minute of this game. 1-0 Baser. And they'll call a foul on the Chieftains. Bobcats with a goal kick, with a free kick here from the 18. It'll be Taylor Graff. Kicks away. And initially wanted a cross in for Emma Rothwell, but it'll roll right into the right corner of the box. And that'll be a goal for the Bobcats. It's 2-0 Baser. I think the back line initially thought it was going to roll out, but it rolled right in. And the Bobcats will strike again in the first 10 minutes of this game. Rawlings to come into the game for the Chieftains. Bailey Aguilar also will make an appearance on the field too. And back underway here. Audrey Smith immediately becoming a force for the Bobcats attack. Chieftains to try and press it up the field here. Miranda's attempt was kicked away by Brianna Shaver. Chieftains will want to throw in here. Thornton to do it. Play to Miranda. Top drop. Smith got a foot on it. And this time the ball will be out on the Chieftains, and the Bobcats will get a throw in here. Played right to Audrey Smith. Lays it off for Graff. Graff trying to get around the defense will just pass it back. Suki plays that to Sharp. Play to McCarty, who finds a Rothwell on the right side. Rothwell on a breakaway. Takes her shot, and that'll be rolled. Good save by Ennis. Miranda will just kick it out, and that'll give Baser a corner, their first. Orndorff does not appear happy with the defense so far. Graff takes the corner. Blocked by Murray and almost skipped in from a deflection in by Rothwell, but it'll go out. Bothwell to take the goal kick. And Ceci England to come into the game for Jalen Sparks. Rothwell will actually play this one right to Eichelhart. Big deflection. Baser will win it back here. Shaver triples up a little bit. Smith, 1-2 to Graf. That falls right back to Smith. Tries to play a ball in for Buckley. And what a kick, what a clear by Grace Weatherford. And that'll find the Chieftains again here. Chieftains trying to advance. Bothwell wanted to lay off a through ball for Miranda. Bobcats are quick on it to throw it in here. That'll be a foul on Baser. Chieftains with a free kick. Thornton. Booming kick finds the leg of Bothwell. Smith. Chieftains trying to lay it back up in the air. Baser with it here. Chieftains win it back now. And they'll just put this right back to the Baser back line. Greer to Rothwell, laid that back off for Morrison. Suki. Finds the foot of Miranda. Miranda will just clear it. Baser with a throw in here. Brianna Shaver picks it up. Finds McCarty. Suki. Weatherford clears it to the Baser back line. Eichelhart in pursuit of Morrison. Lays it off to Greer. Rothwell. Chieftains pressuring this Baser back line. Eichelhart and Rawlings pressuring this Baser back half. England takes the ball away from Isabel Sharp. Shaver plays it to Suki. Suki with a nice through ball up to Taylor Graf. Graf dribbles. Wanted Smith, but that'll be deflected off the foot of Clam, and Graf try to do everything on her own, but it'll just roll out of bounds. Chieftains to get a goal kick here. Clam it's time to take the goal kick. Won by Baser. Smith dribbles, fires. It's a grounder right to Ennis, who will just fall on it. Ennis gets to the edge of the box and will take a throw. Wanted Rawlings, but Emma Rothwell's right there. Tried to play a through ball right to Audrey Smith, but short, and Baser will get the ball back now, though. Rothwell finds McCarty. Plays that to Suki. Smith dribbles. Looks for a ball, but it'll be wide of Emma Rothwell. Chieftain throwing, and the Chieftains will also make a sub here. It's Stella Bradley. She will come in for Holly Miranda. Rawlings throws it in. Finds England. Immediately taken away by Buckley, who just boots it right to the Chieftain back line. Baser has won it. They will just try to facilitate it where they can. Suki under pressure, and they'll just fire right back to Morrison. Plays that to Shaver. Finds Graf. Bradley will just clear it away. Smith. Kind of bounce around. Breaking away is Audrey Smith. Audrey Smith, it'll roll right under Sierra Ennis, and that is a goal for Baser. And we are 17 minutes into this game. Baser is up 3-0. Baser will make two substitutions here. It'll be Alyssa Cervantes and Ashley Miller, as they will sub in for Audrey Smith and Isabel Sharp. Eichelhart kicks it off for the Chieftains here. Bothwell will just send a ball. Will find Cody Greer. Bothwell plays it back to Greer. Quick pass up to Madison Buckley. Found a quick through to Rothwell. Eichelhart with some good pressure on the Basehor back line. Morrison switches the field to Shaver. Shaver got that away from her a little bit. We'll find Graff, but Graff was out of bounds already. Chieftains lead a throw in here, and Thornton will run up for it. Thornton to throw immediately on Suki with it. Wanted to find Cervantes. Cervantes will run up the field. And it will be Thornton who just kicked it out. Throwing for the Bobcats. Graff finds McCarty. McCarty under some pressure here from Bothwell. Lays it off to Suki. Suki under some pressure of her own from... And the clock has not started. Clock did not start on the scoreboard, as Ennis will get a save here. Ennis plays a drop kick right to Bailey Eichelhart. Initially won by Graff, but Eichelhart will wrestle it back, and they say Graff last touched it. Chieftain throw in. Bobcats a little slow to get on it. England on the attack. Just kind of kicked away. England back on it now. England plays that back to Bothwell. Plays that to Talk Trot. Cervantes was quick on it. Clan will just kind of play it in the air. Bouncing possessions now. Shaver with a nice through ball. That will hopefully find Cervantes. It does. Cervantes dribbles middle. Tries to keep it in. Plays it back, but will not find her teammate. It'll find Kayla Thornton. And he plays that up to Bothwell. And that's taken away by Suki here. Suki finds Cervantes. Dribbles, finds McCarty. McCarty wanted to be patient with it, trying to find Ashley Miller, but that'll eventually find Cody Greer. Greer plays it to Rothwell. Two defenders on her. Chieftain defense very quick to not let the Basehor Bobcats have that one. Shaver and Morrison playing the back. Shaver distributes that to Taylor Graff, and that'll just roll out. And Vanderwide will come into the game now for the Chieftains.
Substitution for the Chieftains, number 16, Ray Vanderwide.
Vanderwide will come in for Talk Trop. Talk Trop done a very nice job playing the lone defensive mid. Thornton initially wanted to throw it in, but it'll be Vanderwide to do the honors. The Bobcats win that one. Suki came away with it. Found Cervantes. Miller has it taken away from her by McCarty. Plays that to Greer. Greer tried to find a through ball for Rothwell. Rawlings, some good defense to just make sure it gets back to the Basehor back line for some pressure. Shaver plays that to Graff. Graff wanted Cervantes in the middle. Will not find her. Suki quick to on it. Finds a nice through ball to Rothwell. Rothwell could not get a right touch on it. Rothwell with it at the right side. Weatherford playing some nice defense. Weatherford. Rothwell still on her. Nice defense from Grace Weatherford. As she'll have to get that back to Greer. Miller plays that to Rothwell. And that touch was just too big. As the Chieftains will get a goal kick here. And Miranda will come into the game for Bailey Eichelhart. And the Basehor will look to empty their bench more as Irene Rogozny, Malia Pebley, and Macy McKissick will all sub in. Cody Greer, Brianna Shaver, and Madison Buckley will all come off for the Bobcats now. Claims goal kick, finds England. Won quickly by Mason McKissick. Looked for a shot, but Race Weatherford there. Miller takes a shot of her own to the box. Cervantes was quick on her heels, but Ennis will just dive on it. Ennis throws, finds Mirando. Played that one up in the air. Cervantes looks for Graff. Here's Pebley with it to Morrison. Morrison switches the field to Regazi. Gazi plays it up to McKissick. And trying to find the favorite facilitator, Emma Rothwell. Too strong of a kick, and that'll find the Chieftains to throw it in to Thornton here. Thornton didn't find her teammate, but found the foot of McCarty. Here's Mason McKissick up at the right side, but the referee will signal that McKissick stepped out of bounds. No, she was offsides. And Jalen Sparks will sub in for Kaylin Bothwell. Bothwell's shown some nice hustle so far this game. We'll look to get a quick break here. Weatherford to throw it in for the Chieftains here. We'll initially get the first touch on from Baser. Miller plays that in the middle for McCarty. Deflected off Jalen Sparks. And Weatherford trying to get away with it, but Rothwell initially will just kick it out. Rawlings to throw it in for the Chieftains now. Finds England. Quickly taken away by Rothwell. And now Thornton's back with it. This is possession, and McCarty plays it back to Suki, and Suki will just play it to the back line. Graff under some pressure here. Plays it back to Pebley. Pebley to Morrison. Sheedzen's kind of letting Baser just open up in the back line. A bit too late now, because here's McKissick with a nice through ball to Emma Rothwell, who is onside. Rothwell up the right side. Takes her shot. And Cervantes, who's shown her speed already, will not get there in time as Ennis will fall on it. And she'll just drop kick it away. It's up in the air. Bradley won it, but Ashley Miller will initially put some pressure on her. Baser to the back line. Suki was instantly under some pressure from Stella Bradley. Baser will just look to facilitate it here from their back line. Miller plays it to Suki in the middle. It's back to Pebley on the right side. To Graff. Graff wanted to find Cervantes, but Vanderwide will get her foot on it first. Cervantes and Vanderwide. And they'll award the foul on the Chieftains, so the Bobcats will get a free kick here. And it'll be Sydney Morrison to take the free kick for the Lady Bobcats. So arm up in the air, takes the kick. That'll be kind of rolled out. Emma Rothwell found some space. McKissick tries to slide tackle her, the ball right into the net, but it'll find Ennis. And she'll just distribute it outright for Arlene Mirando. Mirando just kicks it right back to Baser's back line. Suki plays that to Rothwell. Rothwell plays that back to Regazi. To Morrison now. Swinging it around on the back four. Pebley will play that to Graff to Suki. Found McKissick here in the middle. McKissick finds a cross to Cervantes. Cervantes on the chase for it. Will win it. Miranda with some pressure. Plays that to Graff. Back Cervantes. Finds Graff again. Wanted to cross in, but Vanderwide had her arm touch the ball. So Baser will get a free kick inside the box now. Orndorff yelling out instruction to his team here. Graf kicks it. Finds the hand of Sierra Ennis. Ennis to the edge of the box here. Drop kicks it. Suki quick to take the kick and wanted to find Cervantes, but too big of a pass. That'll be a Chieftain throw in here. They're going to have to wait as Boltschauser and Brianna Lang will come in for Allie Rawlings and Stella Bradley. And Audrey McCarty will come out, and in place will be Isabel Sharp. Interwide throws it in. Cervantes quick to win the ball here. Passes it to McKissick. McKissick with a nice through ball to Emma Rothwell. Takes the shot, and Ennis got her fingers on it. As a nice save from Ennis, but it'll roll out, and the Bobcats will get their second corner here. It'll be Irene Regazi to take the corner for the Chieftains here. I mean, the Bobcats.
Bobcat corner kick.
Interesting play here from the Bobcats. That'll find right in the box. There's a big pile for it. And it'll be a foul on the Bobcats. Chieftains will come away with a free kick here. And doing so will be McKenna Clam. Plays it out left to Weatherford. Weatherford wanted Lang, but too big of a pass. Emma Rothwell quick to throw it in for the Bobcats here. Finds McKissick. McKissick under some pressure here from Weatherford and Lang. And a good block from Weatherford to force the Bobcats for their third corner kick. And Irene Regazi to do the corner again for the Bobcats. Baser set up again in the same formation. Try and stump the Chieftains here. And a good ball, but I think McKissick was the first one to get a touch on it, but does nothing as the Chieftains will come away with it. Here's Kayla Thornton streaking up the field now. Some Ashley Miller. England with it now. Passes it to Boltschauser. Wanted Boltschauser, but it was too big of a pass, and that'll fall right to Malia Pebley. England and Boltschauser. Boltschauser on the heels. Forces a bad touch from Suki. Suki with it now. Pressure from Boltschauser. Boltschauser in England with some good pressure on the Bobcats. Hannah Miller plays it out to Regazi. Regazi plays that to Ashley Miller. Miller with a quick touch to Rothwell, who gets a nice ball up to Macy McKissick. Macy Murray to her left. McKissick dribbles middle, takes a shot with her left, and a good save from Sierra Ennis. Some good passing from Baser, but the Chieftains overall with some nice defense. And Baser will go on their run empty. Caitlin Bothwell will come in for Ceci England. Brianna Lang will throw it in for the Chieftains near midfield. Clan wanted to find Bothwell. Bobcats will try and keep possession here. Cervantes plays it up on the right side for Rothwell. Rothwell finds McKissick. McKissick tried to dribble it, but Chieftain's pressure was enough for her to kick it out. And near the back left side, Weatherford throws it in. Immediately taken away by Rothwell. Chieftains quick to defend it. Thornton wanted Lang on a through ball, but just rolled out. Macer throws it in here. Rothwell to McKissick. McKissick with a perfect cross. Initially found the leg of Taylor Graff, and she'll slide in for the goal. It is 4-0 Bobcats. It was an amazing cross in from Macy McKissick, who at first found nobody, but sliding home with a clear in is going to be Taylor Graff. And the Chieftains find themselves in a major hole here. It is 4-0. A little bit over the 30-minute mark here. 4-0 Bobcats. Chieftains trying to look for something to spark some scoring here. Bobcats have been doing a very good job keeping it on the Chieftains side of the field. Bolchauser wanted to pass in for Clam, but Miller tries to play it up for the Bobcat attack. He played back to the defense. Morrison plays it up to McKissick. Keeps it in. Weatherford kicks it out. And Rothwell throws it in. Rothwell wanted to find McKissick again, but Lang kicks it out. Rothwell quick on it again, finds McKissick again. And Rothwell could not get a touch on that as the Chieftains will get a throw in here. Well, they're going to have to wait as Allie Rawlings will come into the game. And she will replace Brianna Lang, so Rawlings will throw it in instead. Looks middle for Bothwell. And good defense from Ashley Miller of Baser to force the Chieftains to just kick it out. Rothwell finds Cervantes. Played back to Rothwell. Kicks a bit wide. Sharp on the chase for it. And she will win it back, but plays it back to the Baser defense. Morrison switches the field to Regazi. Regazi plays it up to McKissick. McKissick takes her time. Good looping kick, trying to find Cervantes, but it'll find Harley Mirando instead. Mirando tried to play it up. And a bit of deflection here from both teams. Cervantes to come away with it. Tried to find a through ball to McKissick, but McKissick was heavily covered. Ball's rolled out. Bobcats throw it in. McKissick lays it off to Rothwell. Rothwell play it back to Regazi. Back to McKissick. To Rothwell on the right side. Gets a cross in. Tried to find Cervantes or Graff, who is on the far left, but it'll roll pretty far, and Graff wanted to try and keep it in, but Chieftains will throw it in here. Mirando threw it into Bothwell, played that back to Mirando. Out on Baser as Cervantes kicked away. And some activity on the Baser bench here as the two ladies looking to sub in here. Kayla Thornton dribbling up middle, finds Clam. Clam with too big of a touch. Rothwell comes away with it, dribbling middle. Finds their favorite target, it's Macy McKissick. Crosses in, and it'll find Cervantes. Somehow it got kept in. And the Chieftains a little hesitant to clear it out, but eventually do. And Rawlings tried to take a big kick, but misses. A roll out for a basic throwing. Audrey McCarty and Madison Buckley come in. Buckley for McKissick and McCarty for Cervantes, who's been a very good speed threat for the Bobcats attack here. So Buckley will come back in. Graff takes a kick. Play up. And they'll call a foul here on Bothwell for running into Graf with a kick, so Basehor will line up from the 15 football yard line. This would be Cody Greer to take the free kick for the Bobcats. Sorry, that was Buckley. Little two-step, fires, does not make it. Chieftain goal kick. And Anna Talktrop will come into the game for the Chieftains, replacing McKenna Clam. Near the 26th minute of the game here. Chieftains looking to find some offensive creativity here. And it'll start. Boltschauser tried to come away with it, but here comes Taylor Graf up the right side of the field. Graf wanted to find a cross in for Madison Buckley, but Talktrop will get a foot on it first. Boltschauser deflected off the foot of a Bobcat, and it'll stay with the Chieftains here. Throw finds Boltschauser. Boltschauser. Some good pressure on the Basehor back line. Here's Bothwell on Sharp. Sharp passes it back to Pebley. To Morrison. Switches the field to Ragazzi. Ragazzi with a big boot to find McCarty, who takes a big hit from, appears to be Weatherford. That'll be a free kick awarded to the Bobcats here. Sydney Morrison to take the free kick on us for the Bobcats here. Both teams line up from the 18. Goes away. Buckley tried to bicycle it in. Graf with a foot on it. There's Buckley. Buckley kicked it still into the box, but Ennis was able to fall on it. And she'll go to the edge of the box, or most likely a drop kick here. Will do. Boltschauser wanted to get a touch on it, but misses. That'll just roll right back to Sydney Morrison. Instantly get some pressure on from Boltschauser, and will force it to Malia Pebley on the right side. Pebley with some pressure from Boltschauser, who wins it away. Tries to play it back to Miranda, but will find Isabel Sharp instead. Basehor will begin their attack here. Buckley almost found Buckley, but cleared away from Jalen Sparks. Basehor's back line will play it again. Ragazzi finds a ball for Rothwell. McCarty, the beautiful through for Rothwell. Rothwell up the right side. Some good defense from Grace Weatherford, and the Chieftains will win it back here. Just temporarily, as here comes Suki up the middle of the field. Tried to play a ball for Sharp. He does win it. Miranda playing defense. Graf finds Sharp again. Sharp crosses in. Finds McCarty just wide right. Chieftains will get a goal kick here. Nearing the 39th minute of the game here. Chieftains taking their sweet time here. No rush for anything. Talktrop takes the kick, falls right to Rothwell, who could not get a nice touch on it, and will win it back eventually. Buckley dribbles around Sparks. Around Talktrop, takes her shot, finds wide left of the net. And the Bobcats still putting some pressure on that Chieftain defense here. Talktrop to take another goal kick here. Talktrop plays that to the left fullback, that's Weatherford. Quick pass to Bothwell here. Finds the feet of Madison Buckley. Buckley trying to dribble around the defense, but some good defense from Macy Murray to force it back out. Ashley Miller. McCarty to Rothwell. Plays that back to Ragazzi. 10 seconds here. Morrison. Wanted to find Graff on the other side. Keeps it in. Graff will just chew the clock out, and Pebbly kicks that to Graff, and the referee blows his whistle for the half.
That's the end of the first half, with the score Basehor 4, Tonganoxie 0.
Basehor leading the Chieftains 4-0. And we will stand by for 10 minutes as the halftime break rolls on. You are watching Tonganoxie Soccer Live on YouTube. Test.
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 Test. Test. Welcome back for Tonganoxie Soccer Live on YouTube. We are still waiting on the Chieftains as the clocks just hit 0 at halftime, and the Chieftains still are not on the field. Oh, they're just making their way back now. As they make their way back in the field, I had a chance to talk to Mason Murray and Kayla Thornton about before the game started, and they had this to say about the game today.
I'm here with Macy Murray and Kayla Thornton. So, talk to me about today's game. Are you excited for it? How are you feeling going into it today?
I'm excited.
Now, Baser is obviously a big rival for us here at the school. What's your emotions going into today's game? How do you feel you'll match up against them?
I feel like it'll be a good game. I think it'll be competitive. Yeah,
Baser has a different formation that kind of flows with their attack and with their defending. How do you feel your 4-1-4-1 formation will run against them tonight?
I think it'll be good. He changed some stuff up, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good too. I think the back line will work together really well. And yeah.
Thank you.
Although the Chieftains' backline has not been much of a big factor for them, their response to how their formation changes has been very well. As we're just now making our way back onto the field here. Baser leads this game 4-0 here. Get the charger on it. Chieftains to kick it off this time from the south end of the field. Bobcats will be aligned with the north end of the field. So we're about to begin second half here. Making sure both teams and the clock operator are ready here. And away we go here in the second half of this game. Audrey Smith, very aggressive to get on that ball for Baser. Wanted to find Madison Buckley, but Chieftains will clear it away here. Shaver tried to play it to Graff, but we'll find the Baser back line instead off a Chieftain deflection. Sharp, play the Dasuki in the middle. Finds Graff. Graff tried to pass it to Buckley in the middle, in between Miranda's legs, but it'll be a slower attack now for Baser. Smith plays a wide, perfect through ball right to Rothwell, and almost went in, but it'll roll out of bounds. It'll be the Chieftains throwing from right near the corner flag on the south end of the field. Miranda with a quick throw to Bothwell. Plays that back to Miranda. Vanderwide. Some nice dribbling. But eventually will be taken away by McCarty. Greer. Looks for Rothwell. Too big of a pass. Chieftains throw in. It's Bothwell with it. Be kind of up in the air for each team. Suki trying to advance it. Kicks it out. Rothwell trying to wrestle Bailey Egelhardt off of it. Bobcats was a successful throw and win. Ball's played back to McCarty. Here's Suki in the middle. Chieftains defense will clear it out. Suki under some pressure here. Plays it back to Shaver. And they'll reshuffle here as Morrison play it back to Shaver here. Finds Suki. Greer plays that to Sharp. It's got some space here. And we'll play a through ball right up the field for Rothwell, but Rothwell not able to get there. Chieftains be granted a throw in here. Throw lands to Bothwell. Taken away by Graff. And Audrey Smith was on the attack there, but they're going to call her offsides. So Baser offsides already. Some good attacking. And McKenna Clam will take the free kick for the Chieftains here. It'll be a short kick played to Weatherford. To Rawlings. Loses it. Smith very quick to get on it. Smith battling Rawlings here. And Smith will force Rawlings to kick it out. Rothwell throws it in. Finds Smith. It's McCarty. Plays that to Sharp. Wanted to find Greer, but taken away by Egelhardt. And Suki will come away with it now. Shaver. Dribbles up the field a little bit. A bit of a miscommunication, but it lands into the hands of Taylor Graff. The left side. Tried to find a through in for Audrey Smith, but falls short. Baser reshuffles, however, though. McCarty takes her shot, and it is wide left. McCarty found some open space and wanted to take her shot, but just a bit right, as McKenna Clam will take the goal kick here for the Chieftains. Clam finds Rawlings. Out of bounds. Bobcat throwing. Quickly finds Audrey Smith. Smith almost took full possession of it, but initially kind of rolls out. Clam taken over by Madison Buckley. Buckley trying to find some space. Chieftains defense won't let her have it. And McCarty has to play that back to Sharp. Sharp kind of reshuffles it. Here's Greer. Egelhardt with some good pressure. Morrison plays it to Shaver. Bothwell trying to run up the field. Shaver in a hurry finds Graff. Graff will play it to Shaver. Finds Suki. Egelhardt coming up behind her. Plays it to Sharp. England, some good pressure. And we'll find Allie Rawlings. Cheaton's coming with it now. Bothwell wanted to find Miranda, but Shaver takes it away now. Buckley trying to dribble it up with Bothwell on her, but finds. Here comes Taylor Graff up the left side. Graff takes a dribble, shoots it, and it falls right into the top right corner of the goal, and Baser will lead 5-0 now. And that's what happens when you give this team too much space. They will take an opportunity to shoot the ball, and that's exactly what Taylor Graff did. It is her second today. Referee blows his whistle to get the clock started here. Bothwell will lay it off to Mirando. Instantly taken away by Taylor Graff here in the middle. Finds Smith. Cheaton's defense all over that. Lang tried to find Bothwell, but first to touch it was Shaver. She just pokes it out. Cheaton's throwing here. Bothwell to England. Taken away by Taylor Graff. Buckley lays that off to Audrey Smith. Smith has some room in the middle, but looks to find a good, too strong of a pass there as she looked to switch the field to the right side for Rothwell. And the Cheatons will be granted a throw in here. Ball will be reshuffled in Baser's back line. Suki takes a few dribbles, finds Buckley. Smith cannot get a touch on it, but here Emma Rothwell will. She immediately comes into a wall of cheating defenders. Buckley takes her shot and finds the crease between the football goalpost and the soccer crossbar. Buckley with a wide open shot, wanted her chances, but does not cash in. Clam. Find Weatherford. It's all she can to find England, but England does not get it as Isabel Sharp wrestles it away, and we'll find her numbers in the back line. Baser very aggressive as here comes Taylor Graff up the left side. Graff looking for a ball in. Ennis lost it at first, but manages to fall right back on it. And will dribble up to the edge of the box so she can drop kick this one away. Bothwell tried to race for it. Will get the first touch on it, but all she can do is just kick it out. But they will say it last touch, Brianna Shaver. Cheatons throw it in, and it's instantly won by Baser. It's Madison Buckley. Buckley very aggressive as Bobcats lose possession, but win it back here off a clearance. Sharp plays a through ball to Rothwell. Rothwell with Rawlings defending. Takes a shot. Wanted to find Audrey Smith, who was to the left of Sierra Ennis on the attack, trying to find a through ball in, but Ennis will just kind of chew the clock here. And we'll drop kick it here. Falls over the head of Bailey Egelhart. Cody Greer wins it. Egelhart with some good pressure to just win it away from Greer. Egelhart will run up the field with it. Egelhart playing some good defense on Greer. Finds it. And it's deflected off the body of Egelhart. And Bailey with some nice hustle. And the Chieftains almost cashed in on an opportunity there. But Baser will go back to work here. Buckley with a very nice through ball to Audrey Smith. Dribbles left, then now middle. Lang defending. Smith, all she can do is lay it off to Buckley. Off the face of Murray. Finds Buckley in the middle, and Buckley will cash in for the Bobcats.
No goal. Offside.
And that goal is now disallowed. As they say, Buckley was offsides. So in a moment of Buckley thinking she had a goal there, it'll be disallowed. It's still 5-0 Bobcats. Free kick won by Mirando, but instantly taken away by the Bobcats.
Oh, it's so much warmer.
Up the left side, it'll be Greer. Greer tries to find a cross in, but will be met with the Chieftain defense just clearing it out. Rothwell trying to look for a teammate. Sharp finds Bothwell instead, but maybe one back. Greer plays it back to Morrison. Tries to switch the field, but Bailey Aglehart with some nice defense. And here comes Bailey Aglehart. Can Sydney Morrison catch her? She will. And Morrison finds Suki. Suki does not get a touch on it. And Boss. Graf up the left side. Graf. Macy Murray. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there. This drop kick will be met with Audrey McCarty's foot. And Rothwell wanted to try and find a pass, but played a 50-50. Be won by Buckley, who dribbles right into the box. Chieftain's defense quick. Tried to clear it, finds Taylor Graf up the left side. Graf still in. Finds a ball in the middle. Smith takes her shot and it falls. And this time Baser will capitalize. It's Audrey Smith, their second of the day. And the Chieftains will be making some substitutions here. Thornton Ziolo and Madison Farr will come in for the Chieftains. Ball will be placed at midfield. Referee blows his whistle and we're on again. England wanted to find Ziolo, but that's taken away by McCarty. Hershon, that's Rothwell. Rothwell plays it back to Morrison in the backfield. Finds Shaver. Suki. Under some pressure here by Kayla Thornton. All she can do is just play it to Greer. Greer slowly working up the field now. I wanted to find Rothwell, but Chieftain's defense find her, and Rothwell trying to win it back ends up tripping Clam. Chieftains will be awarded a free kick here. And Baser will load in 4. It'll be the 4 of Miller, Regazi, Pebley, and Cervantes. Sorry. And in they go.
Number 8, Alyssa Cervantes. 12, Ashley Miller. 17, Irene Regazi.
Suki, Graf, Sharp, and McCarty will all go off the field for Baser. Correction, no, that's Emma Rothwell. Just playing with it. Just goes out of bounds. Best to throw it in. It'll be Shaver. And England is going to be whistled for a foul here as she pushed over Cervantes there. No, correction, that is Audrey Smith. Morrison to line up the free kick for Baser. And that is a booming kick. It'll just go over the goal. And Macy McKissick will find her way off the bench and onto the field. She will go in for Audrey Smith. Audrey Smith was an impressive performance today. 2 goals for Baser. McKissick instantly on the attack there for Baser. Be out of bounds. Cheaton Sterling. Thornton finds Peyton Waters. Cervantes. Play to McKissick. McKissick takes a shot. Bounced. Oh, Ennis almost let it roll off her hands there, but it is saved there, and Ennis will drop kick it away. Immediately taken in by Cody Greer. And was played back to Shaver, but wanted Ashley Smith, and we throw in for the Chieftains here. England wins it. Finds Thornton. Thornton with some good hustle, trying to win it back. Almost does. Baser will get the throw in here, and Ghazi will do so. Ghazi winds up a big throw. Good header from Brianna Lang. And possession not yet won. It's for certain. Cervantes lays it off to McKissick. McKissick up the left side. And will initially be pushed over by Macy Murray. McKissick a little slow to get up here. And they'll be awarded a free kick here from the left side. McKissick takes her time. Cheatham will have a wall of 2 here. McKissick takes the kick. Fires. Tried to bend it in the top right corner, but just go over the goal. Chieftains get a goal kick here, and Caitlin Bothwell will sub back in for the Chieftains, replacing Ceci England. Clam took the free kick. And goal kick. McKissick shoots it and almost goes in. Ennis has to very quickly fall back on it to save it. Ennis will go back to the edge of the goal box to drop kick it away. Zylo was first to touch it, but instantly loses possession here. Lands into the feet of McCarty. McCarty under some pressure here. Finds Cody Greer. Looks to Shaver. Played forward for McCarty again. Trying to beat out Talk Drop. Takes the shot and it rolls right to Sierra Ennis. Talk Drop knocked down there on the play. And gets up fine. Ennis kind of surveying the field a little bit before she drop kicks it at the edge of the box on the left side. Baser Coming away with it here. It's Cody Greer. There's to McCarty. McCarty wanted Buckley, but the Chieftains get it back here. Zalo tried to find Bothwell. It does not work, as there's Buckley. Plays it up for Ashley Smith. Smith is going to be deflected off a few Chieftains. Got to Bothwell. Greer takes her shot. Deflected. Smith to shoot over. Baser had 2 shots initially before Audrey Smith's shot was initially put over the goal. And here's Clam. Her free kick does not find any feet of her teammates, as Baser will get a throw in here. Shaver finds Buckley. Chieftains come away with it. It's Clam. Tried to find Zalo. Baser winning possession here. Smith at the edge of the field. Tries to cross it in. The back post. I think I'm saving Mason McKissick, but actually be out of bounds. Chieftains of the corner. Corner taken. McKissick with a head on it. Almost went in. But it'll be wide left. Journey Creighton to come in for the Chieftains. Creighton will go in and replace. Looks to be. It's Grace Weatherford. So Creighton will make her first appearance tonight. And Clam will have to set up for the goal kick. He does so quickly. Finds Iowa. Clear. Plays that to McCarty. McCarty plays it back to Shaver. Finds Greer. Zalo tried to get a touch on it to try and poke it away. We'll find Ashley Smith, and Journey Creighton will battle for it. Smith tries to find a perfect through ball into the mid for Madison Buckley to try and strike it home, but this will be the first to touch it, and she will drop kick it away. Zalo the first to get a touch on it, but Greer initially tries to play back up for Baser's attack. Falls to Clam, who just kicks it out. Baser throws it in. It's Buckley on the right side, into the box, shoots it, and Ennis kind of jumps up a little bit, and we'll get the save here. Ennis will run and roll it out to Peyton Waters. Waters is a good move to go around Cervantes. But Cervantes will win it away. Waters still in pursuit of Gazi. Plays out to Morrison. Morrison finds some open space for Ashley Smith in the middle. Smith plays that wide right to Shaver. Kind of tries to find a cross in, intended for Madison Buckley, but it'll roll right to Sierra Ennis. Ennis waits for Buckley to clear, then drop kicks it. Shaver and Zalo the first to battle for it. Chieftains get it back to their back line. Clam tried to find Zalo, but Baser kind of got the ricochet off there, and they'll throw it in. Here's Zalo trying to storm up the field here. It'll be taken away by Cody Greer. Finds McCarty to McKissick. McKissick dribbles middle, lays it off for Shaver. Shaver up the line for Ashley Smith. Smith gets a cross in. Wanted McKissick or Buckley. Smith takes a shot, and Ennis blocks it. And that'll be a corner for Baser, their fifth today. And it'll be Madison Buckley to take the corner. Basehor not going for their jumble. They'll go for a straight line. Buckley's free kick. Corner is away. Kind of dropped in the middle there. Bothwell trying to find some numbers to get it to. Wanted far, but will not find far. And the referee will blow his whistle here. It'll be a free kick for Basehor here. It'll be Macy McKissick to do so. Everybody lined up in a straight line, kind of behind the 18, inside the box here. And wonderful look to sub in Miranda as soon as the opportunity is available. McKissick's free kick. And Ennis with a good way to stick her hands up and just shoot it out of the goal. And Basehor will be awarded their 6th corner. And it'll be Buckley again. Buckley takes a 2-step, kicks it in, and it'll roll right near the goal, but no touch was needed as it'll just roll out for a Chieftain goal kick here. And Miranda will eventually sub in out for the Chieftains, and she replaces Peyton Waters. Clay takes the free kick here, finds Miranda. Miranda does not get a good touch on that. And Cervantes quick to try and get a throw on for the Bobcats here. Finds Buckley. Plays that off to Ghazi. Ghazi had a looping kick in. Found some Chieftains. Buckley took a shot, but it goes wide left of the goal. The Chieftains will have a goal kick here. Claim to kick it again. Kick found Ziolo at first, but he bounced around between both teams. I say last touched by Basehor. Chieftains get 2 straight throw-ins here. Chieftains look to sub in 3 here. It'll be Rawlings, Weatherford, and Bolshauser.
Number 2, Allie Rawlings. Number 10, Sophie Bolshauser.
Rawlings replacing Ziolo. Weatherford to replace... looks to be Journey Cretan, and then Madison Farr is replaced by Bolshauser. Back in the way here. Buckley takes a shot and almost cashed in there. Ennis to just shoot it away, and that'll be the Bobcats' 7th corner today. Buckley to take the corner from the left side of the south end. 2 steps. Kick falls middle. In the box. Will it find its way out? Shaver plays that in, trying to find someone. It's not. Shaver trying to play it in again. Does a 3rd time. Chieftains with more and more deflections here. They'll find McCarty. McCarty takes her shot, and that'll be out of bounds for a goal kick, but Maddie Ziolo will quickly sub back into the game here. As she'll replace in a talk drop here. Set up her goal kick here. McKissick quick to try and win it away from Brianna Lang. McKissick takes her shot, does not find the goal, but it'll find the left side of the net. That'll be another goal kick for the Chieftains. Vanderwide will come in for the Chieftains here. She'll replace Brianna Lang on the right side. Thornton sets up the goal kick for the Chieftains here. Instantly finds the feet of Ashley Smith. Too big of a touch there. Bobcats trying to work it back in here. Here's Smith. Try to play it in for Buckley. Kind of kicked away there by Clam. That ball will be kicked out. Last touch by Baser, they say. Chieftains throwing here. Finds Bothwell. Shaver to play it back to her teammates. Smith. Here's McKissick in the open space. Rolls right under Sierra Ennis, and that'll be a goal there for the Bobcats. And that'll be a hat trick for Macy McKissick. What a game for her off the bench. Chieftains kick it off here. Thornton plays it back to Featherford. Gets Rawlings. Finds Bothwell on a through ball. And Isabel Sharp takes it away. And here she comes, storming up the right side. Takes her shot to Ennis, and that'll be slotted home. By I could not tell who that was. Baser scores again here. It is 8-0 Bobcats. My production staff here currently going back to see who scored that 8th goal for the Bobcats. Meanwhile, here comes Audrey Smith up the left side. Dribbles around Murray. Finds a cross and wanted Buckley, but that was too big of a touch there. And after going back through footage, it appears that goal was scored by Audrey Smith. That was also her 3rd today. So McKissick and Audrey Smith have accounted for 6 of Baser's 8 points today. And that'll be a ball played in. Wanted Audrey Smith, but Smith too aggressive there, trying to get over the back of Jamie Lorfing there. Be goal kick for the Chieftains here. Nagazi finds Audrey Smith. Wanted to cross in for Madison Buckley, but rolls right into the hands of Sierra Ennis. Ennis to kill time here. Drop kicks it away. Gotta be played in the middle of the field here. Thornton plays that back to Clam. Audrey Smith quick on that here. Smith trying to win it back here. Buckley tries to take a kick here. And someone will be awarded Baser will be awarded a PK here.
Bobcat penalty kick.
And the penalty kick will be taken by Emma Rothwell. Not sure what the reasoning for the penalty kick was, but Baser will have their chance to tack on their 9th point today. Rothwell trying to channel in herself here. Rothwell takes her kick, and it falls right under Sierra Ennis, and that'll be another goal for the Bobcats here. Bolshauser kicks it away for the Chieftains here. Thornton. And that is going to be taken away by Emma Rothwell here, quickly on the heels. Takes her shot and almost finds the goal, but wide left there. Baser wanting to try and put this game away 5 minutes early. Clam's goal kick finds Audrey Smith. Smith takes her shot, saved by Ennis. Ennis will just kind of chew clock here as she'll approach the edge of the goalie box here. Drop kicks it. Brando tried to get a first touch on it but misses. And Taylor Graff will throw it in quickly. Finds Audrey Smith on the left side. Tried to find a pass herself in the middle. Does not. Chieftain's trying to clear it, but it'll be deflected off the body of Audrey McCarty. Chieftain's got a goal kick here. It'll be taken away by Caitlin Bothwell. Clam will look to be wide back, but Bothwell will just kick it in the middle. Finds McCarty. McCarty wanted to lay that off for... And somebody's stumbling on the Emma Rothwell. Baser will win it on the right side, though. Correction, left side, sorry. Chieftain goal kick here. Bothwell kicks it away here. Sharp with the first touch on it. Finds Buckley. Buckley trying to win back from the Chieftain defense here. Rothwell to take her shot, but does not find the net here as it'll roll out wide left here. Clan to take the goal kick here for the Chieftains. Nope, that's Bothwell. Bothwell lays it off to Clam. Wanted Miranda, finds Audrey Smith instead. Smith wanted a pass middle, and Suki will try and play it back in. It's Emma Rothwell trying to pass it back to Numbers. Finds Pebley, lays it off for Suki. Finds Audrey Smith here. Smith lays it off to McCarty, to Audrey Smith, and that kick was a little weak, as it was a weak grinder right to Sierra Ennis. Goal kick. Ennis hits it in the air, off the head of Graff. England tried to clear it away, but deflected right off the body of Audrey McCarty. Regazzi Looks for a nice through ball to Taylor Graff up the left side. Macy Murray, some good defense on Taylor Graff. Wrestles it away. Rando tries to play it up the field. Sydney Morrison to come take it away as his last touch by her. It'll be a Chieftain throw-in. Boltschauser finds Bothwell. Suki all over that. Quickly plays some good defense. Finds Smith. To Buckley. Smith. Another pass to Buckley. And tries to shoot, but does not make it there. This will go wide right. Bothwell will take the goal kick for the Chieftains here. In the 78th minute here, slowly creeping towards the 79th here. Clam just tries to clear it up the field, finds Baser. McCarty plays it to Suki. Rothwell tried to call for it, but Chieftains immediately put a foot on it. Ball finds back at the line of Baser. Pebley to clear it up. Here's Sharp with it. Sharp. A nice pass. Audrey Smith almost slots it home for her 5th goal tonight. Sorry, her 4th. But and now seconds are now ticking by. Miranda with it. Dribbles up the field. Deflected off Sharp. Smith dribbles middle. Finds Buckley, taken away by Macy Murray. Played to Boltschauser. But it'll find Suki instead. Instantly has England to worry about. Finds Pebley though. Rothwell lays it off to Suki. Plays that back to Morrison. Sergazi with it. Here's Audrey Smith on the breakaway. 10 seconds left now. Smith dances into the box. Tried to lay off a pass inside. Buckley wins it back though. Wide left of the net, and the whistle will blow here, and that is the final. Baser will take this one 9-0 here. Well, Baser, who has struggled so far this season, looks to get their 2nd win of the year against a tough Chieftain team. Chieftains will travel to Lewisburg tomorrow, and that game will be in Lewisburg. But for my production crew, Carter Watson, my cameraman, David Hickey, and Jesse Resnick, I'm Brendan Bowling, signing off from Beatty Field at Tonganoxie High School. We'll see you tomorrow against Lewisburg. Good night.